Here is Southeast to Dr. ORJIUZORKALU, Honorable Maduka Okoro. I also have some guests who also join him, and I have the Executive Secretary, Dr. ORJIUZORKALU Foundation, and the DG OUK Movement, Reverend Mrs. Jemima Olakano. Good morning. Welcome, ma'am.
Good morning. Thank you.
Okay, and I also have the project manager for the same Dr. ORJIUZORKALU Foundation, Osuagu Chidebere. Welcome.
Good morning. Welcome.
Okay, let me start with you, ma. I understand that the foundation is into so many things like the distribution of the palm seedling. How is it going, ma?
Well, ORJIUZORKALU Foundation, as we all know, is a registered foundation with the Nigerian Corporate Affairs Division, and we also have a consultative status with the United Nations. So we are doing very fine. And ORJIUZORKALU Foundation has so many thematic areas we are operating from: health, agriculture, educational, peace building, conflict resolution, just name it. We've done so many things within in fact, it was registered in 2011. And by 25th July 2016, we already have that consultative status with the United Nations. We participate in all the activities of the United Nations, especially concerning this Sustainable Development Goals agenda. We are very much active in that area. And what we've been doing is always in line with SDGs, so that by the year 2030, every form of poverty will be eradicated. We end poverty by God's grace by the year 2020. That's why we are not relating in our mission in seeing that it is achieved. The ORJIUZORKALU Foundation, by this time last year, we went around the whole of 103 APSEC ward in Abia North, trying to implement what we were taught when I traveled to New York early last year. We implemented that, bringing people to own projects, mentoring them how to start from little. In fact, that time we distributed 20,000 naira from each of the wards. We gave at least between 20 and 25 people 20,000 to start petty trading. What the federal government is doing in this money trade, we started this as far back as last year, January. We went around and we empowered, and most of the people that we gave the money, the seed money, they are doing very well. We not only give the money, we taught them how to become useful and to grow the money from that little amount to something big, and for them to be self-sufficient. And also, we are involved in peace building. The ORJIUZORKALU Foundation, we went around from Lagos through Southwest, universities, the social rulers, to the Northeast, trying to initiate peace, telling us that we can live together. We gave out ORJIUZORKALU Foundation peace flag to every place we visited. And on the 31st of July, we did what was known as Peace is Possible in Nigeria in collaboration with Ikoyi JCI. We went to Asu Villa, went to the seat of federal government, and we got them to sign undertaking that we can live together, that peace is possible in Nigeria. And ORJIUZORKALU Foundation, we give scholarship to indigenous students in all the universities. And right now, all the 8 federal universities, including the University of Nigeria, Nsukka, Uniport, and Calabar, every year they are convocating. We give the best 4 graduating students 250,000 naira each to enable the start of something meaningful on their own when they graduate.
Okay.
And we empower organizations, especially women organizations. And we also, we are known to build the peace accordingly. For example, we've been having conferences and seminars, inviting all the youth, bringing them together so that they will not be restless, to prevent youth restlessness. We've been doing that. Even when there was a Python dance or something like that, we organized a youth summit in Ibere. The whole youth from Nigeria, they came and we mentored them. They now know that it is not proper for them to be involved in something that will run counter to what we want.
Okay, sometime, I think last year, I understand that you were one of the IDPs in the Northeast.
Yes,
what took you there?
Yes, we went to Bakassi IDP camp in Maiduguri from 7th November to 11th November. We were there. We went there to treat them of venereal diseases and diabetic ulcer. We treated more than 1,000 people, and they were so happy. The people are so happy. You need to visit the IDP camp and see what they are suffering. It was a very successful medical outreach. We went there in conjunction with the NPCI, the Northeast Presidential Committee Initiative on Internally Displaced persons. So we went there, and it was a very good health outreach.
Okay, let me go to the project.
Before Chidebere comes on board, I want to say something before Suaku comes on board. What Reverend Mrs. Jemima Olakalo just said is very succinct. You know, what is trending today, actually, that is happening today, as at yesterday, Dr. ORJIUZORKALU is going to initiate a peace move between Dogara and Tinubu, and it has never been done before. What ORJIUZORKALU is about to do in Nigeria today is what he did between Babangida and Buhari. So you see,
so many years ago.
When I say Orji does not walk the walk, he talks the talk. And when he does not talk the talk, he walks the walk. What Reverend Mrs. Jemima about Peace Initiative is what ORJIUZORKALU Foundation has been doing. And that thing is very critical. Bringing peace initiative between Dogara, the Speaker of Federal House of Representatives, and the leader of AP, irrespective of political divide. That's what I want, the point I want to make.
I want to go to the project manager because I'm very much interested in this issue of distribution of palm seedling.
Yes.
So I want to know, you know, at some point it was supposed to have stopped sometime in April 10th, but it was extended.
Okay.
So what are we having right now? The applicants, are they coming up?
Yes, a lot of people are really keen into the system. They are applying for the palm seedlings, and the product is available for them for distribution. But when to communicate them a date to commission and take off this of the project. So it's ongoing. People are applying for the seedlings, and the seedlings are available for distribution.
Okay, so, can I please come in?
Okay.
You asked why it was extended. Ab initio, we wanted to limit the program to Abia State.
Yes.
But due to pressure from other states, as I'm talking to you, in our office in Abuja, many people came from northern states, KB, Yobe, to come and collect the form. When I reported to Oga, it's okay, you cannot throw it open. Akwa Ibom.
Okay, it's for all Nigerians,
for
not
all Nigerians.
Initially, we said Abia State,
yes.
but because of people coming, and you know, because of the heart of our principal,
yes.
he does okay, give to every Nigeria. So that's why we decided to extend the something. That's why we extended.
Okay, tell us the procedure now. You know, I know that they do application. I mean, the project manager, the procedure for applying. Can you just refresh our mind of that?
Yes, if you have an area and you have interest to participate, you apply to the organization and stating your location, your local government, and maybe the area of land that you have that you want to plant. This will enable us to know how many stands of palms that will be contained in that particular area.
Is there any particular size of the land that you're looking at, or just any kind of size or what?
In order to carry people along, in order to carry as much people, Ab initio wanted
5 acres.
5 acres of land, but we look at it after discussion and interaction with our boss, and he said no. If you make it 5 acres, a lot of common people, a lot of poor people may not have up to that amount of land. And you can make it so that no matter how few one can get, even the people that has 2 plots of land, that they can come in and participate in the program instead of making it 5 acres as a benchmark.
And please, in addition to that, when I was designing the form, I made sure that it's not just anybody that can come and collect this, because some people may come and collect and decide to sell it off.
Yes, yes.
So we put in something I may describe as top gas. In that form, you will see that they have provision for 15 people to ensure that at least it's a group something, it's a family something, it's a church something. We don't give to individuals, but any organization, cooperative church, any organization, you're entitled to it. And also we make sure, we made provision where the local government chairman will sign. And I am appealing to Abia State government, let politics not come into this thing. We are doing this thing to make the people to be self-sufficient at least by the year 2030. When they bring the form, please sign it for them. And there's a space for the councillor of the ward to sign. What we are doing, and the Eze of the area to sign, what we are doing is to ensure that the land they are going to plant this thing is genuine, is their land, that they are not showing us another person's land. When they plant this thing, we, in line with the United Nations policy, will be monitoring this. It is their own. We are just giving them this high, very high yielding palm seedling. We are giving them tenera. We are giving it to them so that we monitor and ensure that, because from between 2 years to 4 years, it will start maturing. It is their own. They are not doing it for us. They are not holding it trust for us. We give it out. They will go and grow it so that, you remember that Malaysian people came to southeastern Nigeria and picked this palm seedling, and when they are really on it. They are the most populous world, producing palm oil. So that's what we want to reenact. And I'm happy that the federal government has keyed into this program of palm hunting.
Okay.
So that is just the thing.
Now, you're distributing this palm, and I don't know if there's a way.
We've not started distributing. They are
they are still
returning.
applying.
Yeah, they are collecting the form and return, at least up to the end of this month.
Okay.
Definitely, before we go back, our guy will launch the something. But will communicate on the exact date to launch it. But between now till 1st of May.
Okay.
We will do that by God's grace.
What platform can they apply through? Is it through email or direct?
Some
hard
people
copy
apply to our email. Some Roberts, even if you do that, I'll still reply you. Go to Camp Neya and collect the form. Collect the form and fill it.
Where is Camp Neya?
Camp Neya is Ibere.
Okay.
Abia, in the local government.
Okay.
In Ibere.
So they can just go there.
Just go to the gate. The police in charge of the gate will give it to you, and you sign your name, sign your email if you have email. Make sure, sign your group name. Where you fill it, after going to the local everything, you return the form there. Before the end of month, we will process it and invite them for the launching. Yes. And before we give out that, we will go make sure that the plots of land is on ground. We don't just give to anybody that will sell back, because we don't want people to come and pick and go and resell. No, we don't want that.
You talked about you not wanting the idea of somebody coming to get the seedling, then go and sell. How do you intend to check that? Are you setting up a monitoring committee?
We already have that. We have that.
The way we did that 20,000 naira.
We had that.
Okay.
We monitor our program. I say everything we do it in line with United Nations policy.
Okay, one may be tempted to ask. You say ORJIUZORKALU Foundation into education, giving scholarship and all that and all that. Now, does it have any political inclination? Probably, maybe your principal has this intention to run for the office of the president. Maybe that's why he's going into that. Or are you just doing it for the sake of lifting people from poverty?
Excuse me. If you remember, I was introduced as Executive Secretary of ORJIUZORKALU Foundation, also as the Director General of OUK Movement. There are two different something. A foundation is non-governmental, non-profit making, and non-political. Once I'm into ORJIUZORKALU Foundation, everything about politics is
aside.
Out of it.
Okay.
Nothing, no political connotation whatsoever. So, but once I'm talking to you on OUK movement, it's purely politics. So it has nothing to do with politics. It's just reaching out to people, the suffering of people, and making people to be self-sufficient and ending poverty by the year 2030.
Okay, you've had the views of my guests in the studio. It is time for you to weigh into those issues raised, and the numbers to call are 080-8182-6949 or 0811-6052-949. I also have the SMS line, which is 090-651.
Yeah,
good morning. Your name, please. All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
I want to ask my sister whether it is extended to another state from Imo State.
Go ahead. Yes, go ahead.
I want to ask my good sister whether it is extended to Imo State because I'm a very good fan of ORJIUZORKALU.
Okay. It's all right. She will respond to that.
My brother, thank you. I just said that even people from KB State, that they fill the form. I just said it now. Okay. I said initially we wanted to start from Abia State, but because of pressure from people outside the state, we now decided to extend it to all the states of the Federation. Please, you still have time between now and end of year to come to Camp Neya and collect the form and fill it properly. Remember, it is not for individuals. It is for groups or families or associations. We don't give to any single individual. You have time between now and end of year to rush to Ibere and collect the form and fill and return to us.
Okay. We'll move over to the next caller. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Geneka.
Good morning. Your name, please.
Good morning, our guest there.
Good morning.
This is Radio Senator. This is Radio Senator calling from Government College. Good morning.
Welcome. Go ahead.
Please, I would like our guests to rectify some certain phrases which they are trying to introduce in collection of that form to the public. Because he has already said that they don't want to stress people on it. So why you send people to go and meet local government chairman, go and meet their councillor representative, they may not get to those people we are talking about. Why don't you make it only on the traditional rulers where they want to cite up on their plant or their farm? I think it should be better. You have to look on it so that it will not stress the people themselves. Thank you.
Okay, you want to react to that? Huh?
Yes, as I said earlier, we just wanted to make sure that people that are planning are genuine people. But we are not all that rigid in our policy. When we now discuss, especially in this Abia State, when we find out that the local government chairman or the ward councillor are now applying policies, maybe they don't want to help, we can also just allow the traditional rulers to sign it. But what, as I said, is for us to ensure that the applicants are genuine and that the land they are showing us is their land.
Okay.
Is that all right?
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, your name, please.
Maduka, Okoro.
Okay, Maduka.
Good morning to ORJIUZORKALU Foundation members.
Good morning.
Go ahead. Your name,
Good
please.
morning.
Osuza OKB is on the line.
Go ahead, Uzor.
Yes, I'm listening to your programs. You don't need to emphasize about ORJIUZORKALU. ORJIUZORKALU is a man we know. He is a God-sent man to this country, to Abia State. What I'm trying to add, the senior president should be given to him. One, the project you have at hand now, let there be a branch. People like us know ORJIUZORKALU, that is a God-sent man that is going to carry Abians, Nigerians along. Extend this branch of your program to us here in Abia Central, Omaha South. I'm interested because I know Orji is a man that will lead us across that bridge. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much.
I think Reverend Mrs. Jemima Olakalu has emphasized so much on that. We have gone beyond Abia North, Abia Central, Abia South.
Even
We have
Abia
gone
State,
beyond Abia.
State.
So, Uzuza, the last caller, come to Ibere and collect the form. It's free. It's now, I didn't even know.